Free Formula. My name's Freedom. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm doing a quick video about what dog whistling really is. I'm going to use the example of David Demars from Demars Coaching and his ongoing dog whistling and abuse of Val from Toxic Free. Val, as you may or may not know, has done a couple of interviews with me in regards to the ongoing online abuse that she's experienced at the hands of her former friend, former online friend, David Demars. Now, David Demars always said he doesn't know Val. He never speaks about her. He literally says he's never, ever met her. He doesn't know who she is, and he never speaks about her. So in this particular video, this is his latest video about the goals and tactics of the Narcissist smear campaign. He has mentioned her 4 times throughout the video. However, the rest of the video, the entire rest of the video, is a dog whistle. Essentially, it is him talking about his situation with Val. He is trying to do the old Darvo technique. So Val has called him out on his bad behavior. So the Darvo technique is the deny, abuse, then reverse the victim and oppressor. And this is exactly what David Demars is doing. So, like I said, here he is saying, he's talking about all about the smear campaign. Essentially, as I said, he's just talking straight to and about Val. He does mention her in 4 spots.
As many of you know, unfortunately, I have to talk about one of the biggest public smear campaigns on YouTube.
So unfortunate.
Even though there's not a lot of people involved, it's disgusting, and I'm experiencing this right now. So I'm talking about this video because the person smearing me does a very narcissistic smear campaign tactic that they all do, and they try to convince other people that the victim is doing it to them. So
that's interesting that you say that, David Demars. It's so interesting. And you know what else is interesting? The fact that Val has come out with actual evidence and proof, whereas you have just made your allegations over the years and relied on your viewers being naive and trusting and gullible and just gobbling it all up. So I understand that you're in the process of trying to get together some evidence, which is interesting because we see your channel switching between narcissistic ex-girlfriend. No, sorry, what was it? Crazy narcissistic ex-girlfriend and Demars Coaching. So you're up to something, and we're very well aware of it. Anyhow, so this is 1 of 4. And this is, like I said, I'm only proving this because, you know, some of David Demars' flying monkeys, or his viewers, you know, they're acting like flying monkeys. They're coming down to my channel, leaving comments, harassing people, trying to defend David Demars without actually even watching the video. That's the first thing they're doing. Then they're flying back to David Demars and reporting everything back and saying, "Oh, David, I've stood up for you. Oh, David, notice me, please. Praise me. David Demars is then in his own video telling people how to be flying monkeys. He's literally pointed out step by step. Go to their channel, give them a thumbs down, report the video, leave a negative comment. I mean, this is literally encouraging people to be flying monkeys. So this is supposed to be a life coach? A life coach. The life coach that did a 20-hour course online, 2-day course online, and is out there treating people with their complex post-traumatic stress disorder. I mean, this man is as fraudulent as they get. Here, number 2.
alcoholic, you abuse and hurt people.
Oh, sorry, let's just back that up a little bit.
Drug addict, alcohol.
So in this, he's actually saying the things that Val has said about him when he's just doing this, you know, this talk. It's not about Val though. No, he's talking about the smear campaign, but he just happens to use the exact thing that Val said about him.
You are a sexual predator.
Yes, you
are.
are
a criminal.
Yep.
You're a horrible drug addict, alcoholic.
I'm not sure about that.
You abuse and hurt people.
Yes.
We tend to believe what we first see and hear about somebody, and we don't like bad people, and especially people mistreating others. So that's a great shock value. Boom. They come right out and say this, and they're trying to make you discredit, and they want people all around you to not like you. Okay?
No one's one. We don't care if people like you or not. We care that you are doing damage within the community and you need to be taken out of this role. No one cares if people like you or not. We're not petty like you. You're just a danger to our community. That's why people are bringing forth the evidence about you. What you are running is a smear campaign.
Number 2, They play the victim and hero, alternating between playing the victim and hero.
Kind of like
So
who?
look at what this person did to me. This person did all these bad things to me. And if that's not enough, they make up victims. Well, he did this to this person and abused this person, exact thing that the person stalking me is doing for 5 years with so many videos. Making up fake people, false emails, false Facebook channels and stuff like that.
So,
If I post,
as I said, once again, he's literally talking about the case with he and Val from Toxic Free. And the evidence that she has is in part her own, and also other people have come forward. Not only has people come forward to Val, there's been evidence in the public arena from David Demars' victims. So this is not just Val versus David Demars. This is the former clients of David Demars. This is Val, the woman in Mexico, and other viewers of his. So the reality is, like I said, there's victims. Oh, and his ex. Let's not forget his ex. His ex, Val released the the emails, text messages between her and Ronnie from, I think it was in 2016. And one of those text messages talked about how David Demars beat her black and bloody when she finally escaped him. But as you may or may not be able to see by now, David Demars is wearing a very nice mask. He's pretending to be a life coach, a caring person, when in actual fact, what he does is he just takes notes, reads them out loud, and pretends to be a good person. Look at what he says, right? And then compare it to what he actually does. So he says one thing, he's always talking about what a good bloke he is and how he's such a nice guy and rah-de-rah-rah. But then listen to the way he talks about anyone who has anything bad to say about him. He calls them sick and tries to make out that there's something wrong with them. Anyhow, let me just keep playing it. Oh dear. Like I said, he mentions her 4 times in a video, and he does it all the time. He does it all the time. But the ninny heads over there who are watching the show, because they're not being dog whistled to, they don't know. They don't realise that he's talking about her because they just don't know. Now I'm drawing your attention to it. Pay attention.
Is saying that I'm making countless videos about her.
Oh.
And obviously, all you have to do is go look, and I don't.
Oh.
This is the worst thing I've ever said right here.
Oh, look at the laugh. Look at the Jupiter's delight. Oh, it's so funny, David. You're talking about someone that you say is your stalker. But you find that so funny. Why do you find that so funny? This, ladies and gentlemen, is Jupiter's delight. This is why David Demars is laughing right now. I'm going to just leave that freeze frame on that horrific smile and let you think about it. He's literally in a video talking about Val, talking about how he doesn't talk about Val while he's talking about Val. All right, where are we up to? That's point 3. No, never talks about her, doesn't know who she is. No clue. Yep, okay. Lies lie.
Me made passes at me, tried to get me in their life, and I wouldn't.
Here we go. This is funny. I've read every email and every text message between the two of these people, so, if there's one thing I know is that, even look, to be real, even if Val did make a pass at David Demars, right, which she didn't, but even if she did, that is not a crime. That's not what ended their friendship. Well, sorry, that didn't occur. But even if it did, like I said, that's not why their friendship ended. Their friendship ended because Val did a video talking about David Demars' behaviour, and then he started smearing her.
Me made passes at me, tried to get me in their life, and I wouldn't.
Yeah. Oh, and also I just remembered, do you remember in the last video where we showed you all the repeated amount of times that David said, I don't know this woman. I've never met this woman. I've never spoken to this woman. And he talks about things like, I know you people more, people who I've responded to in the comment section than I do this woman. So here he is now saying, oh, no, actually, he did actually talk to her. Apparently, she tried to crack onto him. Apparently. Where's your proof, David? Where is your proof?
And so this was 6 years ago, and here we are 5 years later with massive, massive videos saying I'm a bad person. You know, even the thumbnail having my face distorted and ugly and gray and more bags around my eyes, that's smearing, period. That's smearing.
That's smearing, is it? Oh, all right. Let's just have a quick look. Let's have a little quick look, if I can, at the video that you made about your online petition. Who was that? Who is that? Just there, just here in the green with the stop sign and the David Demars in the crosshairs of like a gun. Oh, gee, look at that. That's a thumbnail with Val, and you've made her into a weird little cartoon creature. So what did you say again, David? Sorry. Let's just go back over it. What did you say? You said that the thumbnail is a smear campaign?
Having my face distorted and ugly and gray and more bags around my eyes, that's smearing.
Oh.
Period.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
smearing someone.
Thank you for that
So
lesson.
when you're trying to say that people are smearing you, but even in the thumbnail you're smearing them, and in the title, it doesn't make sense.
Oh, and the title, like the video that you did about Val, was it 6 weeks ago? Let's have a quick look at that one. That was fun, wasn't it? That was fun. It was fun because we ended up doing a video in response. Didn't think you'd get away with that, did you? Let's have a little look. Where is it? The Narcissists. All right, let's have a look. 4 weeks ago. There's the little petition. Maybe it is that one. No, it's not that one. It's narcissistic. Oh, that's annoying. Has he removed it? He can't have removed it. Maybe he has removed it. Let's have a little look. This is another thing that these people will do, is they will put up videos. Oh, no, here it is. It's still here. So he's talking about the title and the description. So the dangerous online narcissistic predator exposed. So the video he did about Val, where he did mention her name, because he never mentions her name. In fact, he did an entire video about her. So 2 months ago, Val hadn't had anything to do with David Demars in the entire last year, but now all cut off then. So I was just saying that Val hadn't done a video or had anything to do with David Demars in at least the last year. But being the narcissist that he is, he was obviously fiending for some fuel, needing some attention. So he did his video, Dangerous Online Narcissistic Predator Exposed, all about Val, 24 minutes worth, all about Val. Not supposedly about Val, she's imagining it's about Val. It's all about his stalker, which, as everyone knows, allegedly is Val from Toxic Free. The reality is a very different thing, but narcissists and reality, their relationship between truth is pretty slippery. Their grasp and grip on reality and the truth. So this is your Narc 101 lesson in dog whistling. So the next time any of you decide to say, oh, well, he never speaks about her, I'd like you to go and watch this video and then maybe watch some more of his videos and do what I did. Spend a little bit of time actually paying attention and running a little tally and see how many times he mentions her in all of his videos. Because believe me, he mentions Val a lot, but he never ever says her name.